Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy. This playoff game is about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The quarterback keeps the football.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Pitt Panthers offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Short loss in the play. Sets up second and long from the 18. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They get the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
A completion makes it second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Snead. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First and 10 now for the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Jet sweep call. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The defense showing blitz here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pass caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown hit. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a quick grab. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. This defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Keeping it on the ground here. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. first of the half. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Signs with the throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and he's throwing for it on fourth down. This will ball incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
A handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Panthers come to the line and run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time we went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, got to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Makes a quick grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. No huddle here for the offense.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's third down for the offense. Shotgun now on third down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Makes a quick catch. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down. This offense really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And we're going to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Makes the catch.
Okay.
It's Snead. He goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass complete on the crosser. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Panthers will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout. It's his 5th one of the night. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He pulls it in. It's Snead. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll give it to the running back. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just nobody can bring him down. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Refusing to be stopped on this play. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short and the 7th play of the drive. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The offense going with the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their call.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Grinding away with the running game. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the tailback's got it again. He's got the first and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Panthers' offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here at the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right. This one caught. They can't stop him. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The short completion of the tight end. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser